Happy Tuesday.
Hello, America.
Got a few people joining us. Give it a couple more minutes, let people file in. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing good.
How are you feeling? I know last time we
Uh,
talked you weren't feeling too hot.
well, the flu is a son of a bitch. I can tell you that. But I did get back to the gym today, and I'll be good for next week.
Good, good. Yeah, you got sick this time last year, right before the limit breaker.
I don't know what it is. Sometimes, and I eat good vitamins. I fucking eat good food, but some reason in January I always get the flu. Or last year I had pneumonia. I was in the hospital, so it's always I don't know. But I work in jails and prisons a lot, so it's really hard not to get sick.
Chris said you a sickly MFer.
Yeah, if you lick one of the walls in there in the prison, you forget COVID. You're gonna have something that you never heard of.
Chris, I think he's just getting sick around limit breaker because he's scared. He's going to get beat. He's going to
Oh,
lose
I
that official.
No, I told my wife this time. I said, if I go to the hospital again, I don't give a shit if I break something. I'm competing.
Oh, compete one arm.
Yep,
Oh, man. Well, if you haven't noticed yet from people watching at home, we've got a little bit better connection. I'm watching it here, and it doesn't look to be lagging. We did get better internet, so hopefully the streams are getting better from there on out.
the snozberries taste like snozberries. That's all I thought of. Super Troopers, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, man. Well, we got a few things to talk about today. Oh, I may have spoke too soon over here. My phone, my computer buffering. Okay, there we go.
Oh
Um,
shit.
yeah. Oh, don't worry. I got two or three AT&T guys that work out at my gym. If it goes down, I'm going to give them so much hell. But we got a few updates to talk about, I guess.
We do.
The biggest one, Alabama's Strongest, has announced its date.
Finally.
Yes. I'm excited about that one. Unfortunately, though, it is the same weekend as Beast of the Bay, so I had to go with the home state. I told Steve, I was like, I love you, but I'm going to have to support Alabama first.
Right. Yeah, we got to support the daddy of Alabama.
That's right. Chris said, finally, it's 8 months away. It is 8 months away, but I mean, they're at the mercy of the hangout, unfortunately.
That's correct.
Oh, we're getting a few more people joining us.
Now, I will say something too on the limit breaker. I know we'll probably keep having people drop out, so I don't want to hear nothing. I had the flu, and I'm still going to be competing.
Man, it's been a tough year.
I'm not doing any extracurricular activities to get me injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just say it.
I can't help it. I mean, you got a big contest coming up for money. Why the hell would you risk injury? But I mean, I guess shit happens. You can get injured pushing a Walmart cart. I
Oh,
guess.
man, you slip. I nearly broke my darn hip this morning. I walked into the bathroom. There was water on the floor. My leg slung out from under me.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Who
hyperextended my
did
knee.
that? May's trying to take you out.
It was me. The
Oh
shower door dripped when it opened, and I didn't clean it up, and I about
yeah.
busted it. The whole house was asleep. I probably woke everybody up if I'd have hit the ground.
God Almighty.
Well, we'll get to the limit breaker later. I do want to talk about a little bit of that. But few things. We have the Forge is offering up some Strongman Saturdays. They told me it was okay to announce it here, so anybody watching, uh, not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So the weekend after the limit breaker, they're doing Strongman Saturday, and they're going to start trying to do it twice a month at their gym up in Vance, Alabama. I say up. If you look at the map, it's lower, but you got to go up and down.
Hmm.
And then what was I going to say? Oh, they're going to start doing it twice a month to help people who are getting ready for F and Strong, for the Battle of the Forge, for Southeastern. So if you're looking to find a good place that's probably got the best equipment, honestly, the Forge is a good place to go.
That is a hell of a place to train.
Did you see Charles' comments?
Yeah. I mean, he's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a scary world. Keith said the parking lot held me up. Oh, got talking out there, couldn't get away from it. Well, I appreciate everybody who's joined. If you're with us here as a member, jump in the chat.
Dylan's
Got
in too.
Dylan, yep. see. Hopefully, we're gonna have a few new guests on soon. I've been hitting up a few people, trying to work a few connections, get a few more guests appearance on here. We will have Chris Slater soon. I talked to him today to
Yep.
announce the events when he's finalized them. I said, "Can you give me any kind of insider information?" He goes, "Yeah, that they're coming out soon." I was
Famous
like,
pile.
"Dang, Miss Olivia."
We got our normals in here.
Yep, he should be training. I
Yeah,
guess if you're gonna,
he's going on a weight loss journey right now. So he's loving the extra volume workouts he's got.
oh really?
Yeah, he's trying to slim on down and get a beach body.
Oh, he's got time.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of time.
Sorry, I'm gonna fix a little drink here.
What was that? A bottle of syrup. Oh,
Shout out to my other podcast if y'all are interested in it. Whiskey Weights and Whey. We talk about everything from sports to life and mental health.
we would love to watch the video from this week, but it seems like Spectrum had other plans for you.
Man, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. We were in here recording. We were 40 minutes into the show, and the cameras had already kicked out like 6 times. And every time I was able to bring them back, I was like, I'm going to edit this. It's going to be a post production. I'll fix it. The fifth or sixth time it dropped all the cameras. We were 40 minutes in. They wouldn't come back up. And I checked the internet speed. It was 0.5 megabytes of upload speed.
What a damn shame.
Yeah. So as of right now, we're sitting at 300 up and down symmetrical with AT&T. I've always been a Verizon person, but AT&T saved the day. Oh, we got a few comments here. And while it's slow with Destiny, Chris Stewart, when I train for Alabama this year, I'm going to set myself on fire. Oh, that was
What?
Nathan's. Chris Stewart, when I train for Alabama. So he's just going to light himself on fire and train in the heat.
Oh, okay.
He said, not a bad
Probably not a
idea.
bad idea.
Charles said, I'll be back in North Alabama early March, maybe get over to the Forge if it lines up. That'd be great. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Mr.
and
Mr. Posey works out in some medieval shed and does some odd workouts, and looks like he's having a hell of a time.
I don't. What's his Instagram? Because I don't know if I follow it.
I just type in Charles Posey and you'll see him.
I searched Charles Posey and it's not. I found a Tyler Posey. I don't know if that's Charles or not.
I got him on my page, but I don't know. Well, without
Charles,
fucking my phone up.
Charles, put your
Instagram on there.
Everybody, put your Instagram in there. We'll go follow it.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
think
not
I'm
a
following
member,
these people.
if you're not a member, you can't talk. So you need to join
That's right.
Twitter, become a member, and put your Instagram down in the comments.
That's right. Instead of paying for Pornhub every month, you can pay for this. Unfortunately, now you need a VPN as well to get Pornhub. So, yeah.
What? I'm not even going to ask what that's about.
No, I don't know. I just was told all this.
Oh, you don't know?
No, there's a couple young fellows that work with me, and that's all they talk about. Now we got to buy a VPN to go watch this. I got to be in Canada to watch stuff. I'm like, well, maybe you should go get a girlfriend.
Oh man. Okay, so it is Tyler Posey. I thought so.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100%, but I thought so. I had something I was going to say, but I done blanked on it because we've gotten bouncing back and forth.
You hear Dylan? Anything over 5 reps should be shunned by society and punished with jail time. So,
Jeez. Oh, I did put a poll out. So another thing too, if I have your Instagram and you're a member to the channel, you are considered a close friend on our Instagram page. So if you see that green ring, because you're a member to the channel, you're in the close friend group. See, I'm up in Jersey, a couple weeks away from Dungeon in Lower Alabama. Dungeon in Lower Alabama. I'll have to look this up. But that did remind me when he said North Alabama, the kids comp have you
it's in
seen
March.
this?
Yes,
Yeah,
in March.
are any of your kids going to do it?
Well, yes, one of them, because the other one's 13 and can't because it stops at 12. So she was really bummed out.
It's 5 to 12, and they're by weight class, not by age group.
She was very bummed out about that.
Trying to pull it up so I can give an official shout out here. So Battlefield Athletics is hosting North Alabama Strongest Kid, ages 5 to 12, divisions by body weight only. It's March 22nd at 9 a.m. Sign up on Iron Podium. Well, unfortunately, we won't be there, or I won't be there.
That's not what Alex is saying.
Well, Alex, that's the same weekend as Olympic City Pro-Am that we've already committed to. So
But May's more important.
I said I was going to fake May's birth certificate so she could last year. Going into this year, if there's another kids comp that we're available for, I would love to see her do it because she'll come in here and play with the medicine balls like they're nothing.
Well, she must have got her genes from her mother.
Yes, definitely. Keith, I'll share the link on our Instagram page after the show. Manny, he's back.
What's up, Manny? Keith, how's the deadlift going? Everything going good with the form?
Actually, we did deadlifts yesterday. And
All right.
I gave him a few new cues.
Well, one cue is not wear runner's tights underneath your gym shorts, but you're creating friction there.
That's like a Brotherhood of the Traveling Pants in my
Yes,
gym.
exactly. That's exactly right.
They all do it in my gym, like all the guys.
Huh? Even the cat guy?
Yeah. Well, no, he wears short shorts.
All right. Oh no.
We were talking at dinner last night. He was running in the neighborhood. I hope you don't mind me sharing the story. He was running in the neighborhood in some like 4-inch inseam shorts, and this kid stopped and said, "Hey, Mister, why are you running in your underwear?"
The only thing I think of is Ace Ventura when he's like, "Excuse me, sir, your balls are showing."
We need to talk about some strongman some more. Get back to it.
We're lightening up the mood.
Definitely doing that.
Yeah.
But
because when we get to limit breaker, it's real stressful.
Next week is going to be stressful.
There's going to be 2 more pullouts, I think, before the end of next week.
You know, so the first year I think we had 20 registered. We had dwindled it down to 14, counting me jumping in. I jumped in just to make it even. And then last year we ended up with, I think, 40 registered and ended with 26 competing. This year we had, I think, 6. I think we nearly hit capacity in one division. We actually went over. I said, since none of the other divisions are getting close, we'll just go ahead and push it over. It went up to 17. We're down to 14 again in that division. And overall, I think we're at 30 or 31. World's Strongest Blacksmith just became a member.
I thought he was already a member.
Must have fell off.
He's the one that fell off. Hey.
I think Manny too. I think that's why he said, "Hey, everyone." Yeah, a couple of people fell off this month, so check your bank statements or your credit cards. If they're expiring, you're probably falling off.
Yeah, don't do that. We need you. We need all of you.
Yes.
We need 1,000 more, actually.
It'd be great. Oh, if we got to that, I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. If we get to 1,000+ members on the
Can you
channel,
imagine the gym that we'd have?
Not even that.
The equipment.
I would stop charging a lot of these shows to travel there. Like unless it was just across the country.
No. You can't. No. You got to travel. They got to cover at least your traveling fees.
Well, it'd be a lot cheaper on them, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, do that, but you got to cover your overhead.
Well, here's the thing: if our average member is the enhanced $4.99 and we have 1,000 of them, I could probably start sponsoring a lot of these shows instead of, and going.
That's what we want. We want to sponsor some of the shows. I know. Yes. I know, Alex. He's something wrong with him.
Look, I just want to give back. I don't care about being rich. I want to be
comfortable. You got to get ahead, and then give back.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we hit 1,000 members, we're going to be ahead.
We need an Ellison Fitness / Strong or Southeast Strongman divided gym that we both own, and nobody can make us pay monthly.
That's true. That would be great.
Yeah, and she said no free labor.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, they got to cover the alcohol that you're going to be drinking.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm drinking is because that episode got shut down, so I have to make up for it.
That's right. Yes,
Uh,
Tyler was back doing his first deadlift session. Hopefully, he takes it slow.
yes, be smart
Yeah,
about it.
that's right. He's got his same. He's got his old traditional stretchy pants on. He was ready to go like he was in a damn contest.
Got to cover
Got to
the
cover the chicken you eat too. That's right.
dude. I had a Tupperware bowl full of chicken, and I put it into like 5 wraps. Ate it all today. That was my whole meal. Let's see.
Running a show at the
Cerberus.
Army base in Lower Alabama is happily work with a gym and see. Yeah, we could have a like some kind of military base one. That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, because I see looking and just going off the top of my head, I don't think we have any shows July. I don't know if we'll have one in October this year. We had one last year, and then November's pretty open.
Well, Charles, if you can, talk to him, send information back and forth between us, we would love to look at doing something like that. I'd love to give back to the veterans.
Definitely. We had a few Army guys at the benefit show, and they were all asking about signing up for the next show. I told them, I said, there's tons of them throughout the year. So
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
they thought they were coming to compete that day. When
What?
yeah, so the benefit show we had in December, one of the ladies that was there helping with the vendor, I told her, I said, if you'll handle all the vendor stuff, I'll handle the show. And she had the Army come out, and they thought they were coming out to compete. They got there and they didn't have shirts or nothing, and they sat back and just watched. They didn't know that they were just setting up a booth. I was like, they should have told me. I would have squeezed them in somehow.
That'd have been fun to see.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that. I was wondering why they were there in the first place. I was like, well, it's an odd place to try to pick up recruits, but better than
Hey,
nothing.
some of them young ladies from North Alabama,
Oh, that's
get them
true.
in early.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So you're talking with a brewery in Athens about hosting a contest and planning in August. August is a busy month. You better be careful because you got Alabama Strongest, you got Beast of the Bay, and there's another one. I'm not going to say anything about it because it hasn't been announced yet, but I got requested to send some quotes for August 2nd. So
You
there's
realize
another show
you
popping.
you know why you're getting so many requests?
Why is that?
But you're too damn cheap. You got to
Hey,
go up a little bit on price there, bud.
you know, I went up this year. I did across the
Yeah,
board.
we
Everybody.
gotta get funding to get better cameras and better equipment.
Yeah, I would like to get a whole new setup so I don't have to pack up the podcast room and carry it with me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, speaking of, so if you want to support the channel without spending any money, go over to Noah Galloway Athlete at Noah Galloway Athlete on YouTube and just subscribe to his channel. It costs you nothing. Go do that. That helps us grow because he's a sponsor of our show.
That's right.
Yep. So the week after Alabama Strongest is what Tyler's saying for his show, and then
August
Charles.
23rd.
Okay. Let's see. Charles said, or Tyler said he's going to talk to the people needed. Yep. Just get back to us. Let us know. All right.
Yep.
We're 20 minutes in. We might as well go ahead and talk about the limit breaker, I guess.
I'm ready. I know you've had enough alcohol in you now.
Yeah, that was the main reason I poured a glass. I'm probably gonna pour another one before we really start. So
Yeah.
I'm excited still. Like even though we've had a ton of people pull out, and again, we probably hit 59, 58 athletes register. We're down to 30 or 31 as of this morning. Um, the men's 105 and under is still stacked. That's probably going to be the most entertaining group of people simply because there's so many high levels and there's so many of them. Your class, go ahead.
Well, Destiny's asked a question about the show. She said, "Are we allowed to
Yeah.
drop off stuff a day before,
What do you mean drop off your stuff the day before?
like her gear and all, bags and all that stuff?"
Um,
She's talking about coming there and doing the weigh-ins and then leaving her stuff up top where the athlete stuff's going to be.
yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I'm just not responsible for anything. Yeah, just I'm throwing that out there. If anything, yeah, so
I do, Charles. I do sell them. Just private message me, and I'll get all your info, and I'll send you one. We'll talk
He
about it.
said he said Alabama strong.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yes, we sell those too. I haven't put it in our new merch store, but I will add that this week, and it's down in the description. But Southeastern Strongman has banners as well.
Hey, the just so you know, the guy in the picture on Alabama Strong is not Chris. Okay, the
It is. It's me and Alex. That was the
you're
design.
you're the one in the blue, and it's me in the red.
Listen. I'm just saying.
Oh shit!
It's to scale. Like you see, it's little. It's just wide. It's all the difference.
I'm arrived at procrastination station. Dylan, get him back in there. He said, Tyler's asking, yeah, I saw that, Destiny. F the flag, yep. Tyler's asking what my nose thing is I wear. I don't know the brand, how to put it out there. But, anyways, it holds your nostrils open and gives you supposedly 20% more air, which it does for me because my nose closes up. And everybody thinks I have my nose pierced with some odd yellow ring. But no, it's just to keep my nose open so it doesn't explode with blood like it normally does.
Well, you need something to clamp it shut. That last video I saw of you looked like a daggone fountain.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of blood coming. That's right.
I'm going to have like a HIPAA, or not a HIPAA, what is it, a blood pathogen kit ready to go.
Well, they got little nose tampons now. I thought about bringing that.
You run it with string, take it out your nose.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
please do it. Please do
Oh,
it.
my God.
I guess let's get back on track a little bit. For the men's heavyweight division, your division, we're down to I think 6
7?
athletes now. 6 or 7.
Well, it depends on one of them hadn't officially dropped out yet, so we're still at 7.
Yeah, the way he's talking, it doesn't sound like he wants to. He said it's just discoloration. He said it don't hurt as bad as it looks.
Yeah, until you pick up a sandbag.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hopefully he's okay. And I don't fault anybody for pulling out, especially everybody's got life things happening. Financial. I've had to pull out some stuff this month coming up. So don't fault anybody for doing what they got to do to take care of themselves. I hate that for the spectators, which brings me to the next thing I was going to talk about. I haven't officially announced it on the page, and I don't plan to because, unfortunately, the athletes or the spectators who bought tickets that did so early, I'm making sure to take care of them. But we've had such low pre-purchase this year. I'm concerned that we're going to have a ton of people at the door trying to pay at the door, and that's just going to be a mad scramble. And I don't want to have to designate people at the door to do it. So what I'm doing, if it's like it was last year, like last year we had less people coming and overall lower notoriety of people coming, and we had a ton of people who didn't pay. And that's the thing. Like they squeezed in when nobody's at the door. And
we can. Well, just listen. Just wait. We got a plan. We're going to set a table up. My wife is going to sit there, and I'm going to have somebody big and scary behind her, and they're going to have to come see the table before they can walk in.
I've already messaged all the people who purchased tickets, and they've already changed it because there was some confusion today about buying tickets anyway. So look, there was only 13 people who bought tickets ahead of time. So all 13 of those are going to get the same like little goodie bag swag bag that all the athletes are going to get, because we have enough people drop out that I have extras. So I was like, hey, I'm going to give you all a swag bag, and I'm going to give them 5 entries into our raffles. We're going to do 2 raffles. One's
Alex don't like that idea.
Alex, I've got too much for you to do. I'm sorry.
She's on my side about this. We need to charge for this spectacle.
But here's the thing. Like, I'm going to tell everybody that comes in that day that, look, in lieu of asking for spectator ticket pricing, we're going to host 2 raffles. All this money is still going to go to support the show and the athletes and the prize money and everything else. But go buy raffle tickets.
You're too nice. You're just too nice of a guy. Everybody loves you because you're just too nice.
Well, I got to balance you.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I thought that was fair. I gave everybody a welcome bag that's valued at about $25. And I gave them 5 entries into the raffle each for every ticket they bought, which is another $25. Going to do $5 tickets. And then, so they're getting $50 of value. And the prizes for the raffles are going to be pretty good. Like the first one's $75 value, the other one's $100 plus value.
Yeah.
And one of them has the banner with all the sponsors. I'm giving that banner to the big raffle prize. I'm going to have all the athletes sign it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The winner of the heaviest lifters ought to be getting that banner to take home here. What the hell?
The winners of the show get special stuff. Like first place prize of the show is dang near $1,000 if you count in the trophy, the cash prizes, and all the other stuff.
All right, what about the heaviest log lift? If there's a record broke, then he gets the banner.
If there's a record broke,
Well, there's
state or
guaranteed going to
higher,
be a record break.
I will do something post show. They won't be at the show
Okay.
because I
All
want to
right.
see what happens. But I do think there's going to be at least 2 records broke. I think your class for the state. You don't think so?
Not my class. Nope.
No, I said there's going to be 2 records broke.
In
You're
my
going to
class?
break it. No, let me finish.
Okay.
Your class, you'll break the state. And then I think in the women's open heavyweight, they'll break the state record as well.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, I believe that
Yeah.
one. Okay, so you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know the state record for the 105, and I'm actually going to try to find the 105 and the 90 because most of these guys in the 105 are 90s. And if they weigh in that day under 90,
I want to say it's like
ready.
I want to say it's like 350.
So I've got the American and the world records for all those classes. For the men's open class, the American record is 478, but the 105 and 90s not listed for the Americans. Oh, sorry, let's take that back. 105 is 412 pounds. Nick,
The 105's 412. Who's that? Nicholas Canby?
yes,
Of
he's
course,
he's got the world and the American record with that.
yeah.
And then for the women's open, American record is 250. The
Ooh,
women's, yeah. The women's world record's 297.
ooh.
Yeah. But that's not, I mean, I'm talking state records are up for grabs right now, which the state record was set at your comp back in September for the women. What was it?
220.
220. Okay, so any woman who breaks 220 sets the state record. And I think that's doable with a couple of the women in the open class, Destiny being one of which over here.
As long as they don't rush the lift, they're fine. But what people are going to not think about is they're going to go for the heavy one. If they mess up in that 30 seconds, they don't get another attempt. I was honestly hoping though that you were going to just make it where everybody had their 3 attempts. But I kind of like the idea of if you mess up, you're fucked.
Yeah, I think I'll tell you what, if we keep dropping people and we have the time, because I did that for time's sake. I was like, I don't want to draw out because last year's limit breaker, the first event was the deadlift max, and even though we
took
were
a little bit
going
of
pretty
time.
fast, it took a while. We only had 26 people.
Yeah.
So if we get down, but yeah, I think Gabby is going to do well there. Olivia and Destiny. Destiny set the record, right?
Yes.
So Destiny holds it right now. I mean, if she breaks it and moves up, if Gabby breaks it or Olivia comes in, I think it's at before Destiny broke it, it was Elenis who's in the show too.
That's right.
So it's a lot of good lifters or log pressers on this one. For the 73 kilogram women, I have no clue. There's no state, American, or world record that I can find at the moment. But for the 64, which a couple of the girls who are competing in the 73 are actually 64 athletes, if they weigh in at 64, their record right now is 225 for the American and the world.
Wow.
So if any of them want to go for it, I see at least 2 records being broke at this show.
No, I believe it. And there's a chance. I mean, there's BB who, if he comes ready, he could probably hit 400. But and then Trevor, Trevor's you never know with him. I mean, he has a great coach and great team. He might hit 400. So I'm going to have to pull out a 420, 430, I think, to probably win, which I think I've got that. So we'll see.
Don't want to do 479?
No, I don't. I want to save energy.
I tell you what, I will give a fourth attempt if you break the American record. If you're going for an American record,
What's
like
the American record?
country, 478 and a half.
Yeah, that's not going to happen this time.
You know who has it? You know
Yeah,
who has it?
I know. And to be a smartass, I think after my career is done in strongman, I think I'm going to go for the bench and the log press record.
Just so everybody's watching, Bobby Thompson has that record.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to just set my goals to beating that, just so I have something to go. You.
Or you could just drop down to the 105s and set it at 415.
Absolutely not. You'll never see Trey under 250 pounds. There's no way.
But like I said earlier, with the amount of athletes in the lightweight classes that we have that are significantly lower than the class they're in, if they weigh in within that 24-hour window, so if a 64-kilogram woman weighs in 64 for the 73 class, and the 90 guy weighs in at under 90 for the 105 class, I'm going to give them recognition for if they break their record.
Oh, yeah, I'll be done.
I love that Stan's using the emojis.
See, I don't get to see the emojis on my end. It just shows me that it's the colon underscore all shit.
Yeah. If you're in the chat, because I got the YouTube down here and making sure it's running smooth. But no, I'm going to do something special. I haven't announced it officially yet, but any returning champion that's competing is getting a special shirt on the back that says 20. Like for you, it'll say 2023 Open Champion or something like that, and it's going to be a gold shirt that's recognition for you winning and then returning.
Well, Dylan, to answer your question, I've answered this 1,000 times, I think, but to be quick, yes, he's a fellow Team Laws, but I've personally met Bobby Thompson, and I'm not going to name the others, but he was a complete dick in person, and whereas other bigger and more well-known athletes were, being Eddie Hall, were a lot nicer than that particular person and didn't treat the lower guys like shit. So that's my beef with him. When you think you're too big for your britches and treat people like they're nothing, I got nothing for you.
I haven't met him, so I don't have anything negative to say about him. He did comment back on one of my posts or on one of my videos on YouTube, so that's all I know.
Yeah.
Trying to smooth it over.
Chris Stewart knows all about him too, and so does Damien. They know who he is and heard about him, so they can back that up.
Maybe we can have him on here. We can clear the air one day.
Well, I'd like to have a friendly boxing match. That'd be nice.
Stop. Last time you talked about that, we got demonetized. Dylan's a pretty nice guy to him. Maybe he just didn't like you, Trey.
Maybe he just didn't like me. Hell, I don't know.
Steve said the same thing.
Yeah, where it's gonna mess him up though is I did many years of boxing, so he's gonna be in trouble because he doesn't move very well.
Tyler, if you do that, like the 405 for reps is impressive enough, but a backflip into it, the only person I know that might be able to do that is Juji Mufu or whatever.
That guy's he's crazy.
Yeah, he said he's gonna set his own record.
Oh, I believe it. You ought to see the dungeon he works out in. There's all sorts of shit that happens there.
I'm gonna look it up as soon as we get off the stream.
I'm pretty sure he draws and quarters people in there.
Dylan's don't like Eddie over here.
I like Steve's celebrity boxing match. It's funny.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Eddie was a jerk. No, man, Eddie was cool. When I went and did the bench press with Larry Wheels, who I've got the shirt on with Larry Wheels, Julius and all this, when we broke the records, Eddie sat down in a chair just to watch me bench because I was under 300 pounds and I benched 630 pounds raw with no elbow straps, no wrist straps, no nothing. And did my own lift off. And like he wanted to take a picture of me afterwards. So he was always really cool to me. And he walked around and introduced himself and talked to everybody. So I thought he was pretty cool.
It could just be bad day. You never know. I mean, have you had more than one interaction with him that was negative, or was it just that one?
Well, there's the one interaction with me, and then I watch his videos of how he is, and also hear from other people how he is. So that's how I base my stuff on him.
Steve's asking. Steve's got a couple things. Let's do a watch party for the Poos versus Eddie. Oh, I would love to do that. Yes,
That
for
was at the
sure.
XBC at the Arnold. That's me and Swimmick or James Strickland, Julius at 776, and TD Smash at 705. James hit 640, and I hit 630 or 635, whichever one it was. And we all, it was funny. They put us in the assisted lifters round, and all the assisted lifters was pissed because we opened up. Like I opened with 606, and I was lifting more than some of them with their fucking suits, so they were immediately pissed. So it made my day.
Oh, to be able to bench more than 405.
Yep.
Well, trying to think. There was something somebody said a while back. I'm trying to go back and find it. The Strongman Champions League does the gold shirt. Oh yeah, so yeah, the OSG does the gold shirt for the leaders too. But uh, I'm only doing it for the returning champions. Anybody who wins and then decides to come back. Steve said he remembers
Yeah,
very
he was there. Oh yeah, that was a wild show. I saw things behind that curtain that I've never seen before at a powerlifting show. I can tell you that because what's her name? Hunter. I can't remember her last name, but she's a big body powerlifter. Hunter something. Anyway, she was hiked up behind the scenes going out there lifting. I can't name what all happened, but there was some illegal substances and everything else going on back there.
There's a powerlifting show this weekend in North Alabama, or not even Birmingham.
330 raw bench with a 540 and a banded shirt. Essentially that's correct. You got these little old men with these shirts they couldn't even bend their bodies at all, going out there putting weight on them that they should not be picking up.
All right, I'm throwing this out there now. If we can get to, let's say, 50 members, I will buy a slingshot and we'll see what all of our benches go from and to. Like we'll do it without the slingshot and then we'll put them on and see where we go. So if we hit 50 members, that'll pay for a slingshot.
A slingshot with my bench, I'd be over 675, I believe.
Let's see. Because that's what I'm ignorant to this. What's the equipped? Is it the same as a slingshot or is it more?
No, equipped is a 3-ply shirt. And essentially it's a rubber band. Obviously it comes down to your elbow here. It comes around. The back is sometimes open, but they can also tie it. But it keeps you in a position like this. So when you get the weight, it opens you up and it helps you spring load the weight back out. You can get up to 150 pounds to 300 pounds in some of those suits.
What do they cost?
A true suit, I don't know, probably $500 for a good one.
No, we'll just do a slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot probably the best.
So, all right, let's get to 50 members, and then we'll do the slingshot video. We'll do it live. We'll do a whole Alabama Strong live chat, and we'll record it, and we'll just do it all live. So there's no faking it. Clear proof.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see. So I'm trying to catch up on some of the comments. That was Tyler's numbers.
Oh, he did a suit. Tyler, I'll never look at you the same way, you cheater.
Steve, Tyler Posey said USS Nats in June. Going to shift focus 370 plus on axle.
I agree, Steve. Anything assisted when it comes to, obviously elbow sleeves and elbows or knee sleeves and all that, I can see for strongmen and all. But if you're using bands on your elbows and suits and slingshots, you're not lifting the weight, and you shouldn't be picking up the weight. You have to program your body for this weight.
Adam said you have to buy the right slingshot. They're up to 405, 500, 610.
What are you talking about? 610.
I mean, see, last time we maxed out here was for that garage gym competition. I hit what, 420, 425?
Something like that.
What do you think a slingshot would add to mine?
If you do it properly, a good slingshot, because they have different ones. They have multiply or single ply.
Oh, we'll get the strongest or whatever. Like we'll just
okay. Well, then it can add. If done properly, I can see where some people might get 150, 200 pounds out of it.
So you're talking I might press 550 with one?
Maybe.
Shoot. What about that
But
610
here's
one?
the thing:
Okay.
you're not just gonna put it on and go do it, because one wrong move with your elbows, or you don't have stabilizer muscles, you're gonna break something.
Oh yeah.
So you need to feel it for a couple weeks to understand what it's doing to you before you just jump in there and pick up weight. That's where a lot of people just fuck up.
You see what Keith said?
Uh-uh.
He said, "Hell, I got crap for the elbow sleeves from him in the garage event."
Well, yeah, because I wanted you to do better, but it's okay. I know you're old, so I'll let you use your shit.
Oh, Keith. You know, I've never used elbow sleeves. I'm tempted to see what I can do with elbow sleeves on bench. I've done it for log press, but I've never done it for bench.
I mean, really, I tried it before thinking I didn't get nothing out of elbow sleeves. I mean, yeah, it makes you feel more secure because your elbow's tight,
Mm.
but it didn't really help me press any more weight. In fact, I wasn't used to it, so actually it threw me off a little bit.
It's more of the. I think it's more mental because like the same for knee sleeves. When I'm doing squats, when I'm doing squats, I can push heavier and it doesn't hurt. I think it's the compression and just the security. Oh Lord, we got a lot of chats coming in. Let's see. Charles said, "What about 455 touch and go? Wrist supports. Asking for a friend. Just wrist supports. Asking for a
Yeah.
friend. Do you ever use wrist support?
It depends. If my wrists are hurting, I will. But
Mm.
typically, when I do bench, I don't wear anything. I like have my body truly ready to hold the weight.
Sometimes the wrist straps like mess me up. Like I've done more without them than with them.
It just depends. Like I get, because I did so much bench when I was doing bench press that my elbow and my wrist would get tendonitis.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want my wrist to give out, and because I have had my wrist give out before, and I dropped 500 pounds on my ribs and cracked my ribs. So I didn't want to do that on some days. But for the most of the time, I don't have to use. If I have a good bar that has good knurling, um, I won't have to use them.
Mm. Well, I know. Let's see. Wrist straps. It's never added anything. It's just been for days that my wrist hurt. But elbow sleeves on log press, it's added about 20 to 30 pounds
Yeah,
to my
suits are for
log.
sissies. I like how Manny put that in quotations for me.
Yeah. Adam said Trey shamed me out of mine.
Will you what now?
Man, Adam said Trey shamed me out of my sleeves.
Trey shame me out of my sleep. Well, look at that. You're stronger for it now. So tough love.
Keith said, "I'll take that young man status in a bucket."
Oh no, I'd have to get on my knees for that old man. I don't want to put him in a nursing home.
He got a reach on you
Actually,
though.
I'd say I don't make a shit. If you get hit, that reach goes away. Um, I would
I
take
don't
a.
know.
I'll take a dive. You give me $100, I'll take a dive in front of everybody for you.
Oh my god.
I'll make it look good too. I'll fucking bloody my nose and everything.
Destiny, yes. Elbow sleeves are allowed um, in the log press.
We're talking about this now, and now she's getting worried. Um,
Trey, I was so Stan just says strict press all the time. Trey Gobbo, if you could get a push press down between now and next Saturday, you could probably add about 20, 30 pounds to your log. You could
Yeah, I
probably
get
get
it.
close
I
to that
know.
American press.
I had Todd come help me with that and figure it out. My problem is my front patellar and my knees from football and baseball. It feels like there's so much pressure that it's going to blow.
Do
And I
you
don't
wear
want to be
knee
like
sleeves?
Chris. I don't want to be, yes. I don't want to be like Chris
Okay.
Matos and I have the log up after that and it blows and it falls on me.
Mm.
So to save my knees for the Arnold, I want to strict press the 420 or whatever I have to do to win at the limit breaker if I can. But yes, I have been working with Todd. I've been doing many different knee workouts that he kind of recommended a couple to try to strengthen that ligament. But man, my knees, that's the reason why I'm not going to continue Strongman after this year is that my knees are shot.
When you do yours, do you have your feet pointed out or are they straight?
Yeah, I have them pointed out is the proper way, and that it takes less pressure off, but it still puts a lot of pressure on my knees afterwards.
Gotcha.
I can push press
Just
up to 375 with no issue, but if I get a little bit more than that, the front of my knees feel like they're, I mean, literally like you're putting a vice grip on them.
hmm. Destiny's asking about bandages for her thumbs on the
I'll
power
double
plant.
it. 250. You won't go 2 rounds. This guy. Are we playing PlayStation? Like, what the hell are you talking about?
He wants to box you now. You done made him mad.
Jesus Christ. Are we going to use the
No,
16-ounce training gloves, or we got to use soccer boppers?
hey, I don't know. Keith got some power behind them arms of his. I'd be
Yeah.
hesitant.
Yeah. Trey's slow until Trey has to move. I tried to use wrist
Uh,
wraps, and Trey told me I don't need them. I love
I'm
all my
loving
people now
this.
call me out.
Yeah. Let's see. We
Yes,
got
we do want you to wear shin guards of some sort, socks or something for deadlifts. We don't want any bloody Mitchell
please.
Hooper
Oh,
shins going on because I don't want your freaking skin all in my hands.
let's see. Knee wraps for log press to help with the push press. I don't know. Wraps to me are they're too tight. I'd end up
I
losing.
wouldn't I wouldn't do
I
the
get
wrap.
lightheaded. I
Absolutely
get
not.
lightheaded anyway.
Hell no. I do like the Manny said he hates strict press. You only hate strict press because you're not good at it yet. Get good at it and you'll be like, well shit. Because it takes more to strict press something than a push press. It's more impressive.
Tyler's over here saying do moonwalking and backflips to help your knees.
Hey, look, one of my workouts essentially is kind of doing a moonwalk. It's
Treadmill.
actually pretty. I mean, you're not really moving, but you're kind of doing the movement in a way.
You reverse treadmill.
Reverse treadmill?
Yeah, like walk on the treadmill backwards. On an
No.
incline.
This is to do with bands or using plates.
Mm. Do the treadmill backwards. It'll help too.
On what level?
Do it like a mid incline. So like if it goes to 10, do it like 5 or 6, and just walk
This
backwards on it slow.
this guy said backflips for Christ's sake. Yeah, I want to see my big ass do a backflip. I'd be paralyzed. Uh,
Olivia said she promised Kat you wouldn't be in a wheelchair.
well, yeah, that's exactly right. I told my wife I don't want to be in a wheelchair, so that's why I'm kind of stopping where I can.
Destiny, you didn't miss the answer. I haven't given it yet because I got to talk to my judges.
For the bandage.
She wants to put a bandage on her thumb for the grip event. See,
What?
Stan does it. Yeah,
Why?
walks backwards. I don't know.
Just let it bleed.
I mean, I don't even know if she's got a cut or anything. I think it's just she wants to tape her thumbs.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess for extra grip is probably what she's talking about.
Maybe.
Well, then if
Dylan
it's going to be for
said,
extra grip, it's going to be a no. We got to raw dog it.
probably. That's right. Dylan, I had the exact same thought. If Trey said he's done after this year, but if he wins the Arnold, he ain't gonna
I'm not
stop.
going to win the Arnold. There's no fucking way.
If you come top 10, you're not gonna
Top
stop.
top 10 is possible, but I'm not. There's no fucking way. I'm be realistic. I'm
If you
strong
come to,
at all, but
if
I'm
you
not
come
winning the
top
Arnold.
10, you come top 10, you're gonna walk away.
Yeah, because I'm going to focus on the 700-pound bench I want.
I don't believe it. I think you're gonna get. It's gonna be what gives you the bug again.
Well, I've still got after the Arnold. There's going to be like 4 or 5 other shows I'm going to do throughout the year, right?
I'm not.
Yeah, so I'll
At the
be pretty
Arnold.
much tired and ready to give up at the end of the year. Now,
Uh,
I may come back and do like a forge here and there, but
mm.
I'm not going to be training the whole year for big shows and all that, and absolutely not.
Destiny, if your hands tear on this grip, I don't see how they could tear. It's a fat grip and it's smooth. It's not knurled or anything. So I don't know how it could rip your hand.
I love how Dylan has some confidence in me. I do appreciate it, but there's some monsters in my class going up,
Uh,
and there's a couple of events where I'm going to lag because I don't have the wingspan that some of them do. So
that's worthy of being on screen.
a top 10 is going to be a good finish for me.
Oh man, we're coming up on an hour. We got to get back on track a little bit to eat more chicken nuggets.
You like how you wrap your thumbs for snatch grip. I don't do snatch grip. I have no idea.
Who said that? I missed that one.
Destiny. She's talking about the way the way
Oh,
they wrap their. Yeah, that's what she's kind of want to do.
let me talk to the judges and see.
Stan said at Red Brick they're allowing tape. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Stan. You made my day.
You know, I've seen the power pin hold pop up in a few shows recently.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that they're copying me. I'm just saying
that's
I
yeah,
did it
yeah.
first.
That's right. Eat more chicken nuggets. Well, I had chicken nuggets this morning. So, and what I have for lunch? McDonald's, and then I just had steak and potato and peas.
How do you eat McDonald's so often?
It's the double quarter pounders are amazing
I don't know how you eat McDonald's that much and you don't have a bigger gut than I do.
because I work my ass off not to have it.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
Oh,
I'm going to go home and eat some sweets as soon as we get out of
oh,
here. CrossFit uses tape because CrossFit is CrossFit. This
yeah.
is
CrossFit's
Strongman.
gay. We're not talking about CrossFit. That's gay.
I'll never forget the first time I met Chris Stewart. It was the 2021 Alabama Strongest. I was in the novice class, and somebody was complaining about the sandbag loading over bar, and they were like, "What is this, CrossFit?" He turned around without missing a beat. He said, "No, this is what CrossFit people grow up to do." And I was
I
like, "I
love.
love it."
I love how Tyler said that just beat Fur at the Arnold. Well, to be honest, Fur is not as statically strong as I am, so I'll beat him in those events. Where he is good, unfortunately, he is good at yoke and he's very good at sandbags. So he's going to pick up some points with those, but he cannot beat me overhead or deadlift. That's already been proven. Let him go. I'll be there in 12 years. CrossFit uses time. I'm trying to catch up myself. Every
I know.
McDonald's around me
They're flying in.
is ter- it's
I
terrible.
appreciate all the comments. Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see. Oh, Dairy Queen all the way. Yes. Dairy Queen
Kick her
burgers are the
off
best.
CrossFit. Oh, that's great.
Tacky allowed for
Okay.
every group event executive
Oh,
order.
Jesus Christ, that'd be very sticky events.
Oh my God, I would. I hate tacky. That's the reason why we haven't had stones since 2022, 23. Like we have
Ugh.
not had a stone event since then because that I was scrubbing the tacky off the rubber mats for 3 weeks.
Yeah, screw that. In
McDonald's
Kentucky,
has Pokemon.
where I first started my strongman, they had stones there. They have a lot of stones. I mean, going up to like fucking 470, whatever it was. But they never cleaned them. So there was chest hair and beard hair
Oh,
and God knows what else. And they would tell you, don't do them shirtless because you might get staph poisoning. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's stuck on there for years.
oof.
Yeah.
Travis, he said McDonald's has Pokemon cards in their Happy Meals now, so I've been eating a lot.
My son's been tearing those Pokemon cards up.
Oh, I bet if May found out, we'd be there every day. She loves Pokemon.
I collected the cards because I thought they were cool when I was younger. Obviously, I never knew how to play the game, but he has gotten to where he knows how to play the little. Well, he sits down and he cheats, but he plays all the best cards against his mama. And but anyways, yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right,
Natural
Tyler. Hey, they said
stones.
that's called getting new mats. Dude, you know how expensive rubber mats are?
This guy right here. I thought. Well,
We're gonna have,
Tyler was talking about paying athletes to come to one of his shows. And he's got the dough. I'm sure he can buy you some new mats.
he must got some money somewhere. He's paying out the athletes more than I can pay prize
With
money.
all the knives and all he's been making.
Then why are you just a basic member? You need to go up to a sponsored member.
Who's this?
Tyler,
Oh,
you got enough money to pay your athletes. Pay us a little more.
yeah. Stop paying for the fucking VPN to get around certain things and just get a yeah.
Just flip the mats over. Yeah, they won't move after that.
That's
Brandon
right.
said flip them over and they won't move. Oh, gosh.
15 a piece at Tractor Supply. $15 a lot, man. What the hell?
For a 3x4, though, I got strips of like 20 feet.
If you imagine covering your whole gym, how much that would cost?
I've priced it out one time at the other place. So
Like
we were 3,000 square
$8,000.
foot. Well, so we bought 2,000 square foot. And no, I take that back. We bought 800 square foot. It cost $2,000
Holy shit!
for 800 square foot.
It's a
That's
lot.
that thin rubber too. That's the quarter-inch rubber, not the half-inch.
Yeah.
Oh, and rolls because buying the separate pieces like he's talking about, I thought about doing that because it is a little bit cheaper. But then if you don't have them wedged in really well, they just shift apart.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, we're getting close to an hour. Is there anything that you want to talk about specifically before we sign off out of here? Because we got about 5, 10 more minutes.
Well, yeah. So everybody just remember the Limit Breaker will be live stream. So of course, if you can't make it, you'll be able to watch it. Make sure you watch it. There's going to be some pretty cool people announcing, and also athletes that win their events. They'll be on there. And then hell, there may be some other special athletes coming. Last year we had at the Forge, we had Olga and all show up. So we
Yeah.
may have some higher priority people show up. And try to get them on the live stream.
Yep.
And then
I know
what
for
else?
now, like Panda Ant and Matt Powell are going to be kind of bouncing back and forth between MC and then live stream commentary. So, I mean, we have some pretty respectable athletes who are not competing but are going to be supporting. So,
Destiny, the
they got
show is
some.
supposed to last. Last year it was 10 hours, so about 10 hour show.
No, we've got 2 lanes for everything for 30 athletes. It should not take more than 6 hours at the most. And that's going slow. I think this is going to be a 5 hour, sub 5 hour show.
All right, so I'm thinking about something here. You know how I did my show with the log press, and I gave a. Just hear me out. But if we keep getting lower people, and you do decide to do the 3 lifts, you ought to make it to where if somebody's going to legitimately go for a true record, they have a 4th lift.
Oh, I've already kind of considered that. So it just
That gives incentive to actually break the records. But I mean, either way is fine.
the only reason I haven't officially said that is because I cannot find a true I know the state record for open is 385. That's you and Suggs.
Mhm.
But I cannot find, and I know the women's open is 220 because of your show, but I do not know, and I cannot find a state record for the 105, the 90, the 74, the 60, or 73 and 64 women. So I don't want to just do that like a automatic 4th for state if I don't know everybody's state. But like if you're going for American or higher, for sure, like I'll give a 4th attempt for that. I'll go ahead and announce that now.
Well, if there's not one recorded that you can't find, then there'll be a new record set.
That's true, but I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere. I need to get with Slater.
Well, I don't know about the state record now because here's what I'll say. Because usually when the state records are formed, they're with USS or Strong Corp. Well, this being unsanctioned, we'd have our own parameters to keep up with. So
I mean,
technically, if there's
unofficial.
I mean, it kind of would be unofficial if we're going off if it's being, unsanctioned.
Well, then we're in the same boat still because there's not a set record. So everything that's the highest, the winner, whoever does it, gets the state record. It's official.
That's good, but that also gives incentive for them to bust their asses to lift as much as they possibly can. So you might have a better log lift show.
True. I don't. With the people we've got coming in, especially for the 105 and under, like I think they're going to be battling it out anyway because there's several 300 plus.
I know. That's why it's going to be fun. That's why I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, if we take away the idea if you fuck up and you still have your true 3 lifts, I think you're going to get better numbers out of that.
I might do that.
If you're wanting an actual record break. Now, if you just want to do it for quickness, then obviously keep it like it is. But I'm thinking for show, for being the show purpose wise, more fun would be higher log lifts, I would think.
Yeah. USS does have their state records listed, but they're different weight classes. So we're going off of the weight classes that the Strong Corp typically uses.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, especially since at this point we're looking at 2 lanes, 15-ish per lane.
Yeah.
It should not be an issue to run through 4 attempts even at that rate. But I think it's going to go pretty fast, Destiny. I don't see it taking more than 5 hours max.
No, I don't either.
That's breaks in between events and stuff too.
Yeah. I mean, Alabama's had twice that many, if not 3, or it's close to 70 people?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Alabama was last year. We ran through it, done by what, 3:00?
Yeah, I mean, we were packed up and out of there by 3 o'clock. My live stream
Yeah,
show.
so I don't see it taking very long the way we're going to run it.
I was eating lunch at the Pink Pony next door with all my stuff packed up and ready to go at 3 o'clock.
Gotcha.
All right, so Adam said, me and Manny going to sit side by side and see what we got to do in 2026. If it wasn't so late, I was actually considering tossing out a last minute invite, but it was after the shirts had been ordered. Like after I ordered shirts.
No, you shouldn't have even said that because now they're going to be trying to get it. You got to win something first before you get invited to Limit
They're
Breaker.
going to win. They're going to have to. But I saw, I was tempted. I'll give them that.
Yeah. You gotta give them an incentive to win a show first.
I see a few wins coming up for them.
Oh, I know there is. I know damn well both of them are fucking outstanding, but it takes time.
Yeah. If you're still around with us, it looks like we haven't lost a single person. We've stayed pretty steady with the same amount of people, which is awesome. Please go down, hit that like button. It does help the show continue to grow. And if you have friends and family who hasn't already, tell them to become a member. Because when we hit 50, we are going to do a slingshot challenge. And then I haven't made it official yet, but now that we got better internet too, we're probably going to do a dual stream, which has a members only and then a free one. The members will have more commentary, they'll have no commercial breaks from YouTube. It'll be just the commercials from the sponsors.
Tyler, I'm curious. Why do you think that? I'm not hating. I'm just asking.
Actually, you know what? Let me pull this back up real quick. Oh, one last thing. I'm going to say it again. I said it before. I love the Barretts, so I'm not dissing their show. But I have seen so many people who have pulled out of the Limit Breaker who are doing the Olympic City. I cannot wait to roast their tails on the live stream.
No, he didn't. Tyler, he pulled 715 the other day. He sent it to me, and it was at 13 inches. He did not pull 800 raw on axle. I don't know where you're getting that information from.
Let's say, didn't he just pull 855 in a suit?
In a suit with regular deadlifts. I don't know what Tyler's talking about. I think Tyler might be taking some shrooms.
It is from the floor. That's the other thing too. A lot of people the deadlift is from the floor. It's or in the 9-inch standard height. It's going to be calibrated plates on the bar. There'll be one bumper, but the calibrated plates are the same size.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've got the max log press, the sandbag trial by Forge.
He has to shave his beard. Fuck, you want to get me divorced? Because that will get me divorced if I shave his beard.
I got to shave mine soon. Alex said she wanted me to go back to the mustache. Blew
What?
my mind. Yeah, I thought she was joking.
No.
She said, go back to the mustache.
I don't.
I thought I was starting to find a little bit of.
Happy wife, happy life. So I guess you better do what she wants. Otherwise, you won't get no attention.
That's right. So next time y'all see me, I might just have a mustache.
It was a video on the stick. Tyler, I think you're miscounting the weights or something because that's not possible right now. I'm not saying it ain't possible in the future. I just don't think it's possible right now.
Live fact check right here.
Yeah, let's do a live fact check. An overgrown neck and mole rat. What? Neck and mole rats are fat. I've got some muscle tone.
Oh man. TikTok's not available on the computer. Let me pull up my phone.
I know she's playing, but it's funny. It was funny.
What's his TikTok name? Let's see.
A big white van.
What?
Oh, you look like Chester the Molester, so you'll have to have a van. Oh, that's good.
No, she wants me to kind of do like the stubble, so I look like Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible.
John Stamos. Oh. No John Stamos.
So let's see. Looking at James's page right here, 2 days ago, he's pulling axle with wagon wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's 7:15. He sent me that video.
So, is this the video you're talking about, Tyler? Make sure I get in shot. Is this the video? Because if it's so, even if it is 800, that's still not from the ground. Why is it not focusing? There we go.
He said different video. Well, said there's another video.
All right. So here's 855 deadlift suit on a regular bar. So no suits allowed on this one, by the way.
I don't know. If James is pulling 800 pounds on fucking axle for 3 reps, then he needs to be at the fucking Arnold, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's insane. Hey, I don't see it, so I'm still zoomed in on my chin. I don't see it here. Tyler, send it to me. You got my Instagram and all that stuff. Send it to me, because I'd like to see it. I ain't saying he can't do it. I'm just saying I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, video is proof.
Yep. All right, we're starting to drop people off. It's getting late. I have dinner waiting at the house because I didn't get to eat before the show.
I'm going to go watch my show, Buy America. Thank y'all very much. And keep watching. Y'all are doing great, supporting us. And we love having y'all. We love the interaction that y'all are giving us as well. Makes for a good evening.
Yep. All right. Well, before it starts messing up, I'm going to head out. Thank y'all.